Dean,
Go live, go live, go live. What?
I've been DMing for my Virginia friends on Roll20,
Good.
but we've been playing in person at some other dude's house, which means that when I play, the only screen I have to DM on is a 13-inch MacBook Pro.
That's so disgusting. I'm so sorry.
It is horrible. And my players were like, just extend onto this TV that we use.
Extend.
And I was like, you don't understand. I'm already extending. The map you were looking at is not what I'm looking at. They were like, what do you mean?
Hi, Mama. That's so sad.
It is brutal.
Wait, you could just pull up 2 windows. Like, what do you mean you can't extend? You don't want to like share your screen, you mean, or what?
Yeah, I do AirPlay to
Yes.
the TV.
Yes.
So that there's a map that we can all look at.
Yes.
And then I have my window open as the DM.
Yes.
And those are the two that I use.
Oh.
That TV is visible to the whole tape.
I know what you mean. Because you can open up a second window that's just the player's perspective.
Right. That's the map, the global map we use is the player's
Vibing zone?
DM player view.
What was that? Again. I catch the vibe. My cat is currently trying to knead my hands with her claws. And I'm trying to contain her.
Scrumptious.
Because she is lonely and she keeps screaming. It's okay. I'm home now. Hello, creature. Hello, baby.
Is she desperately pleased for you to love her?
I don't know. She just keeps screaming. But she's purring now. Are you happy? Mama? Hey, baby. She looks so disinterested in life when I picked her up. But just vaguely unimpressed with my entire existence.
Show the cat.
Hold on, I have to find my camera. Down, Titty. Tank my bitrate. Tank it, I say. I don't even remember how much my bitrate is. I don't know enough about this to do this. So yeah. Where am I? There am I. Behold, my cat.
Oh, yes, mama. Vibes.
Mama. What the?
She's so cute.
She's a good girl. She puts up with my bullshit.
She sure does. Buddha has started hiding. So before in our old apartment, if she was hiding, we would shake her little treat box to get her to come out. But she stopped responding to that in the new place. So we've lost her a couple times.
Give her a little jingle jangle.
Doesn't respond. She literally ignores us.
That's what cats do.
Yeah, but she didn't used to ignore it. Oh.
Well, now you've given her too much attention, so she's satisfied for life. Now she'll only come to you when she needs
cat.
She's truly the rebellious phase. Oh, I bought food. Forgot about that.
What was that, Alan?
I said a teenage cat. Rebellious.
Yeah. When in the U-Haul, she was in we got her a little fabric crate. Because we were really nervous about her wandering around in the cab of the U-Haul. And so she tolerated it really well the first day. We drove for 3 days. So first day she was in there, she did not we've realized she's not an outdoor cat. She screamed when we took her outside.
Oh.
But once she was in her little crate, she was fine. The second day, she was good for the majority of the day, and then later at night, I felt really bad because she'd been in this like 2-foot square cube. I was like, well, let's just take her out. And she had a little like leash. And then she realized that she could be out of the crate.
The leash.
Which was a very dangerous realization for her. And then every time after that we tried to put her back in the crate, she screamed and like tried to escape, and it was just like
Yeah.
as soon as you would open it up and she would crawl out, she'd be like, okay,
I'm good.
this is fine.
That happened with Nugget when I tried to move her. She violently dislikes the crate, shrieks the whole time. The moment I open it, she like perches on top of the dashboard and just stares at me.
Yes!
I'm like, I get
like,
it.
Are you kidding?
She doesn't like the walls, and I get it. But if I hit a car, you're going through the windshield. But you don't too small brain to understand that concept.
Ooh, a small brain. Well, and
But
the
if I keep her in the
was-
box, she's going to angrily shit herself and then be mad at me. I'm like, I don't know what you want from me.
I wasn't concerned about that, but new fear unlocked.
But because when they're stressed, they poop.
Did not know that. She was
Mine
fine.
are, but I don't know.
She was totally fine. The part that was concerning was like, we were also really nervous that she was gonna try to crawl underneath like wheel well under like Haley's feet
Mm-hmm.
as
Oh
she was
yeah.
driving. And so it was this like it was the dichotomy of like which is more distracting to the driver, listening to this cat scream bloody murder like we're actively killing her, or the small potential that she'll wreak havoc.
Yeah.
It was such an adventure. Very much looking forward to never doing that again.
Good.
We're not moving again for years.
Too lucky.
Nice.
We're paying for movers the next time.
Oh fuck yeah.
We have to. We're
That's-
saving up.
That's smart.
It was.
All right.
It was awful.
Our two other gamers. Late?
They said
Yes?
they were going to be late.
Shame on them.
Kiernan had to stop by the teen. She'd
Teens?
stop in with the teens.
Chicken
The
on the cake.
teens.
The teens.
And Delmar said he was going to be late.
Well, I guess
Did
we
you
can-
start Tiny Heist, Alan?
I did.
You like it?
I do.
I hated it. I couldn't make it through the first episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I do love the McElroy family.
That's
Smack a
fair.
smack.
I don't know what about it. Something about it just like, I was like, this is not vibe.
I
me.
didn't.
I'm glad
I
that
was
you like
just telling Dale that I didn't realize that they did it. I didn't realize they did that. So I stumbled across it and was like, "Oh shoot,
it.
boys!"
Boys. Oh, my boys.
So I partook because it sounded like fun.
And it's really short too, right?
Yeah, it's like 6 episodes. So I figured, yeah, that'll be a fun thing to watch, fun thing to enjoy for myself.
I started.
And it is very funny. I don't know when they filmed, like when they made it, but there are things that the McElroy family say that's just funny because I don't think if you don't know who they are, it's like, why did they say that? But the fact that their D&D is a podcast and they film it, like in the very beginning, Justin was like, "Who are you talking to? Like, why are you being so pointed with your conversation towards no one?" And
really
Brendan
cute.
Lee Mulligan was like, "We filmed this." He's like, "Oh, oh, okay." Which I got a kick out of. I thought that was very funny.
That is really funny. That is really funny. I I love the Dimension 20 cinematic universe. I love all of their fun people they bring in. I started listening to The Seven, which is like another spin-off of Fantasy High, following the Seven Maidens, and it's really good. And it's like I was listening and I was like, this is such a great example of like female friendship. And Brennan somehow fits in perfectly.
Hello.
That's
Oh.
fantastic. Shalom.
Hello.
Where are we
Is he
fitting?
from- What?
Where are we fitting?
Brennan, I'm listening to The Seven
Mm-hmm.
by Dimension 20. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like an all-female cast and Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Yes.
And it's a great example of like female friendship. Like it's really, really wholesome.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow Brennan fits in perfectly. Like you forget. It's great. And he's playing one of the Seven Maidens. So it's really cute. I really enjoy it. You guys do main quest last week?
No.
No.
Nope. We got drunk in a bar.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It was quite fun. I think. I don't know that we made any progress on the story that Dean had in mind.
Well, we
Incredible.
tried, and then Dean was like, "You spent too long hungover. 1 day has passed."
Pretty much. That's not far from the truth.
Where's our last gamer?
It's at the teen center.
You said she'd be 10 to 15 minutes late, Dean. That's not very accessible of you.
Fuck accessibility. That's a lie.
Teen?
Everything in Odyssey is wheelchair accessible.
Because there's nothing radder than going on a wheelchair popping a wheelie
Have you seen that?
through the entirety of the adventure.
Yeah, you've seen. I haven't seen the Multiverse of Madness, but
I have not either.
have you seen a GIF floating around of fucking Strange is standing in front of the Illuminati, and fucking, oh my god, Professor X shows up in like a cart, like a fucking yellow like hover chair, slides off a ramp, and grinds on a rail.
No.
How do I even explain that? I can find it.
You did a decent job just there.
Hold on, I need Professor X.
Yeah, 80-something-year-old Patrick Stewart in a yellow hover chair hits a sick ramp and a sick like 50-50 grind around a room. It is quite fun.
Professor X grind. I'm sure.
Part of me wishes they would have actually done that. That'd have been fun.
That would have been.
I will find it. It is. It's cool. It's very cool.
Ooh, where are we?
Oh, you don't know. You've been out of the loop.
I-
Also, you really
I've
don't
been
know.
dead.
Oh, yeah. This is the cube. Don't worry about it. We
We're inside a
my,
cube.
I forgot we were there.
Me too.
So
there was we did find a door, right, or a hatch, but we
Yes.
couldn't get it open.
we could not get the hatch open.
See, I
Where's my
remember.
book?
Well, it's a good thing you have.
The only person who takes notes.
No, the only person with muscles bigger than his brain.
Oh. Oh, that's the book. What's the right book?
If only Din didn't make it so tantalizing to die.
All of the Void is a sweet siren song.
Well,
The Odyssey of
Guess
the
I'll die.
Dragonlord book is getting really beaten up. Like it's scuffed on the spine, and there's like holes in the cover. I've used this book so much. The tube. The tube. Sharp cat. Sharp cat. Sharp cat.
My Roll20 is straight up not loading.
Do you have the VGT extension installed?
The who?
Never mind,
Maybe?
because mine doesn't work right now. It makes me very sad.
How do I turn it off?
Extensions. Are you on Chrome or Fire?
I'm a dummy. I didn't think about the fact that it was an extension and therefore would be where all of my extensions are.
An extension of yourself.
Truly.
Yes.
Give me a name for a man.
Name for a man?
Benjamin.
Alan.
Benjamin Allen.
Benjamin Allen.
Benjamin or Benjamin?
Myth.
Allen.
It's the season of the
Cool.
sticks.
Thank you. I promised my other friends I would run a game at some point because our Saturday game got canceled because of conflicts. So I said, I'll just run a shitty little campaign that I'll pull out of my ass.
Speaking of conflicts, I am okay. I know that we'll probably need to like revisit this very soon for Alan, but I am now East Coast and I have a new job. So we don't need to do this so late.
I kind of do because I don't often get home until 6:30.
Never mind.
Unless we want to move it to the weekend.
I will get my work schedule on Monday probably. But I will like definitely be working Saturdays, some Saturdays. Unclear really how my schedule works. But
Hey.
woo!
Been there before.
I'm hoping to learn all of that on
Soon?
Monday, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. I'm gonna work some weekend or some evenings and Saturdays. Also, class starts for me, and I need to look at my schedule before I say anything else. All of this to say, I'm just in the right time zone, so we don't need to do it so late. If other people would rather go early, but it sounds like Dean still needs to do late.
I don't
I'll
have
say-
free will.
I'll say for me, it truly doesn't matter. I'm not opposed to doing anything on the weekend, except I know Saturday doesn't work for Dale, or it works for Dale except when it doesn't.
Right. That's
and-
yeah, just weekends in general. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. My other D&D game kind of bounces around depending on what everybody else's schedule looks like.
Thursday has been working pretty good for me so far.
So, starting August 22nd, I have class on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the evening.
Ah,
Monday,
I'm free Mondays.
as awful as
played-
that would be.
I play D&D Mondays.
Incredible.
The
Incredible.
true final boss.
I'm cool to play
Wait
Sundays.
a minute. I'm DM for Monday. Fuck that. I can change. Forgot.
I will be free on Sundays and Monday evening. Sorry.
So I can maybe change what day of the week my friends meet on Monday. But it like I would like to know that we would change it and not change it for the foreseeable future.
Yes.
When do you start those class? August, you said?
August 22nd,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
one of them drops out. It's August 20. I can pull up my schedule.
Mhm.
And then I know that I'm gonna work Saturdays. There's a possibility that I would need to work. Let me talk to my people.
To your people, and they can get to my people. My people being us.
My people will talk to your people and we'll work it out.
My
Yeah.
people, yeah. Because I'm trying to finagle working like every Saturday in exchange for not having to work evenings. Because of class. So I feel like they should accommodate, considering that's like literally part of my job description, is that I'm in grad school. So
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, they should be able to. But I know for sure Sundays I do not have work. I do not have class. Sundays would work for me.
Oh my god.
Maybe
Stinky.
Mondays evening, but I will check. Sorry.
To that end,
Alan's literally gonna be in a much different time zone.
yeah, but that's probably not gonna be for a few more months.
So I just have to kill you all. And then the story will end, and then we won't have to worry about it.
Not grandma.
That's grandma.
Anyone but grandma.
Anyone but grandma.
Would always be the solution if it absolutely comes to that. Grandma's
grandma.
lived a long life.
Yeah, and she's gonna live it longer. Shut up. In other news, until Kieran's in here, I think I found what we're playing after Dean's campaign. It is out there, and I am excited for it.
Ooh.
This with it. What is it?
I would like to keep it a secret until I get the book, because the
Okay.
book is gorgeous.
Ooh.
Just tease us with that. Oh my goodness. I don't know what time these are. Okay, cool. What time do we end in Eastern Standard Time?
9:30
And
ish.
9:30.
I'll have to answer.
At 9-ish, we go on break, and then we decide
late.
like, do we want to play another half hour after that?
Okay.
And then that's when we go. That's when usually Kieran goes, I'm sleepy,
I'm sleepy.
I'm sleepy.
and then we don't play, which is fine. I actually like that system a lot than Kieran feeling like she has to struggle to stay awake when she could just go to sleep instead.
And snooze.
Hmm.
But I
Yep.
I do find it funny that it's her every time.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's good. Do any of
She's
you
a
have my
sleepy lady.
Do any of you have my stream open? I don't know what the fucking audio levels are like right now.
No.
Maximum.
Where do you stream?
YouTube. Somewhere.
YouTube.
If you didn't pull it up, don't worry about it.
Oh my god, there's.
Oh.
I'm pasting his stream in Dean Revives His Almost Dead campaign.
Thank you.
But while we're waiting, can I get a last time on?
Seriously.
I was gonna wait till the game was
Oh,
here.
because Kieran has all the notes. Okay.
Yeah, Karen.
Unless you guys remember what happens.
I don't remember how we got here. So, gonna need Kieran, probably.
We went down the whole.
I don't think we came here because we were all like, oh, we should go here. I feel like there was some reason we came.
Somebody really wanted to go see the cube. think it was a collective decision to be like cute. If I'm recalling. So you
Oh,
guys
that's right. We're here now.
Is it
in
me?
the Nether Sea, entered through the Whirly Whirl.
I
Went
need to go see. I need to go to the mirror prison. Is this the mirror prison?
the Mirror Prison. I think did you find where it was? This is not the tube is not the Mirror Prison.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's been established or made blatantly clear, but it's not the Mirror Prison. I think the Mirror Prism is this thing over here.
Okay, cool.
Which I don't know if I was supposed to tell you or not, but there you go. Consider
Now we
yourself
know.
blessed.
I've been blessed.
It's been longer than 15 minutes.
She's resetting her router.
What the?
Yawn do that.
At some point, I will find royalty-free music that fits the theme of ancient Greece. But I haven't found that yet.
Let's find Greek rap or Greek hip hop.
Yeah. Search SoundCloud.
Oh, you right. Actually. Greek.
So, well, I should do that, and that would be fun.
Look at this thing. If it proves to be interesting. Oh. Right. Oh, she did text me. I didn't read. Okay.
Oh. I really hate when UIs change for programs that you are familiar with.
Yeah, but the UI in Roll20 was bad.
I'm talking about Gmail.
It's UI.
User interface.
Very annoying. I don't know what that is. Alan, Lawrence is coming to New York. Do you want to go?
Lawrence of the Vicar.
When?
Saturday, November 5th.
Are they playing with Mr. Wives?
I don't think so.
Is it part of the same tour that I missed?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
I'm really salty, if you can't tell, because Lawrence and Mr. Wives were in concert together, and I was on a family vacation.
I think it's just Lawrence. Also, Lake Street Dive is coming,
God,
and those tickets are only 36 bucks.
that's so tempting.
Radio City Music Hall, September 11th, Sunday. I realized I lived in a city now that like artists come to.
That people go to.
Yeah, so I was like, oh wait, what concerts are coming up? I'm getting my sister John Party tickets for her birthday. I don't know if
Wait.
anyone likes John Party.
What seats are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
For Lake Street Dive at Radio City Hall on September
What are you
10th?
talking about?
September 11th. 11th. Sunday.
Why is the 10th?
$200? I don't know.
Because 9/11.
It's also a Sunday at 8 p.m. I don't know.
That might be it.
And it's September 11th, so people don't want to go see Lake Street Dive.
Eh, maybe.
Oh, and Alan Stone. Oh my god, I didn't even realize Alan Stone was headlining for them. Maybe.
Lake Street Dive is also playing in DC on the 9th.
Okay, well, that's rude.
Rude.
It's rude. I think we go see that one and not the one in New York with me. That's why it's rude.
But what's the easiest way of getting from DC to New York? Train?
Yeah, crack. Yeah.
18 on crack.
Our big sofa fits, so there's lots of space.
Yeah.
Hey. It's a Sunday night, though.
Yeah, it is.
I could make it work, probably, actually. I've been not so accidentally working like 9-hour days because they pay me overtime, and I like told my current manager, I like sorry that I've been working so working 0.5 more every day than I'm supposed to, and he was like, dude, I don't care, we get paid more if you work more. I was like, oh,
What a concept.
okay, I guess I'll just keep doing that then, so I keep getting paid more.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's great.
Did you tell them you were leaving?
No,
Oh,
absolutely not. That will be information they are told when I am.
when they need to know.
Yep, when there's like a month left before I'm leaving or whatever. It's going to be awkward. But it'll be fine.
Oh no.
I'm not too worried about it. It's going to be especially awkward because I'll have like finally by the time things actually roll through, I'll pretty much have finished all of my training, and they'll be ready to start putting me on projects, and may already have started putting me on projects, and then I'll be out of there.
Be out of there.
Well, that's so sad. You'll just have finished training.
Yep.
Hmm.
But the best part is that they're going to pay for me to do all of these things and to get all of these certifications, and then I'm going to dip with them with all of those certifications.
How bold.
Sucks for them, great for me.
Hmm.
Good for you.
Yay.
Ian, I asked you a question.
See.
I asked you option 1 or 2, and you said yes.
I'm processing. Let me use my
Okay.
brain.
Washington, UC, NYC. Penn Station? That the train station up there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Thanks.
Um, uh,
Oh, wow. That one's so much more expensive.
typing.
Nice train. Jeez Louise. Some nice trains,
Train.
apparently.
Well, As much as I don't know. I don't know. I'm like trying to stay sober
I'm not sure.
tonight because I want to sleep and function. But I'm thinking while I wait, just a little sip, a little
I
dip
poured
into.
myself a glass of wine.
Ooh, we're talking about wine?
Talking about wine?
I could do with a glass of wine.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Don't drink wine.
You should.
Join us.
Haley doesn't drink. If you're offering.
Wow. Oh, service.
Sir, can I have the little ice? Wait, no, I'll drink that one. It's open. On the top.
Oh. Want me to put in the refrigerator though?
No, it's a dry red.
It's a dry-
Yeah.
red. Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. I don't remember how they do this. I'm sure. Ah, oh my gosh. What do? Ba-ba-da.
Has anyone heard from Kieran?
Not since she said she would be
Oh my
restarting her router.
I think she's dead.
I don't even know Kieran.
Who's that?
Oops.
But this is through this.
Say this. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, should I be concerned that she's like struggling so much?
That was kind of my question. It's been a long time to set a router.
Anyone want to check on her, or should we just
I will text her.
pray? Going to use an indent.
We shall see. I don't know that she gets a lot of good reception anyway, so it might take a minute for that text to go through without internet. I think she does the
Yeah. Like,
Wi-Fi messaging or whatever stuff.
Shimmy, shimmy. Alright. Take 2. Electric Boogaloo. Friend, are you alive?
I just texted her,
It's not working at
or
all.
I haven't heard back yet from her.
Oh, it's
I think he's on the phone with her right now.
ooh,
Oh,
it-
oh, I didn't realize.
like. Do you want to like?
Brain energy soundbar.
Do you want us to? I don't want to like just ditch you. Do you want to like call in over Discord with your phone, or is that going to be too much strain? Just so you can participate. Okay. Okay. I'm really sorry. Alright. As long as you're like not dead. Appreciate that. But yeah, just if you get the good vibe check, just let us know. Yeah. It's a good. I made the call. Alright. Stay safe, have fun. Bye. Nah.
she's down for the count.
Yeah, her internet is completely shot. She's reset it several times, and there are bears outside her door.
Oh,
I think this is the end for her.
okay.
Okay.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. But her internet is actually fucked. So we progress, ladies and
There are no
gentlemen.
bears.
There are no bears. No, I don't think bears even exist on that island.
That's fair. Small island.
Well, bears can swim.
Mm-hmm.
But would they
Ladies,
swim?
I think
would
they
they?
can
swim.
They swim.
regardless, I have
Regardless.
my.
No, she has our notes.
It's okay. We'll just make it up. Flash, I'm going to tell you what happened, and it might not be accurate. It might be worse than what we had originally planned, but that's okay. Because something. I'm very exhausted. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Who would like to give me the last time on to the best of their ability? And we will get this thing rolling.
we finally finished up on the island.
Yes.
I think God.
We said goodbye to the
Sphinx.
Sphinx. Thank you. Couldn't remember what
Gotcha.
that creature was called. And then we set sail for the Nether Sea. I don't remember really why. I think a lot of our discussion was kind of hinged on the like, well, there's probably some stuff down there that we need to do, and we might as well go now that we have time? Question mark. Also, Morgan maybe has something down there that she needs to take care of that
Yes.
Dean may or may not have spoiled on accident / just didn't remember.
So my spear I need is in the Nether Sea in the mirror prison.
Okay. And I think we ended up going to the cubes first because we're all curious. And then we were
Also-
on the cubes, and I don't remember what happened when we were
Did
at the cube itself.
You were at the island on the side, weren't you, or did you skip this one? I'm trying to remember.
Don't remember.
I don't remember either. There was
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
you have.
discussion about where we were going to go in the Nether Sea.
Okay. Regardless, I think that will suffice. You sit on the cube. You are standing near this door, which I think we established was over here. It is, again, a large sort of circular sort of plate. Less of a door than you would imagine, but it seems to be the only point of interest on the rest of this cube. It stands out from the surrounding area. However, as you sort of puzzled over it, stared at it, the door does not respond in kind, and you find yourselves relatively stumped, I assume. Oh, nope. It's over here. Or it's over here. Stand at the top of the cube, and again, above you, you see this massive hourglass that seems well over 30 meters high, but even then it ascends far past you, and slowly, surely, sand trickles down from the top half into the bottom. To what end, you don't know. I think one of you tried guessing, but you weren't. It's a extraordinary amount of time before this hourglass quote unquote empties. What would you like to do next?
Demetrius, do you remember why you cast Death Ward?
Oh, that was unrelated.
Oh, okay. I just was curious.
We were contemplating in our offshoot. We
Ah.
were experiencing some period of time during the 6 years that we were in Alexander's door, and
We were contemplating jumping off of the dragon to get down to the ground,
instead of flying.
and then we figured that's too much effort. We'll just land like normal people.
I forgot that you guys did that little. Sorry.
worries.
Ian, can you remind me? Did we already like investigate whether or not this door is being held shut, like mechanically or magically?
Magically. It's magic. Yes.
Okay.
This whole structure appears ancient. Whoever knows the tea, assumedly must be ancient as well. Or tea or whatever it might be it something or something.
And it's metal, right? Not stone?
It appears to be black metal, though it is of a type you are unable to discern. Unfamiliar, even to you. Having never been to the Nether Sea, this whole place is painfully alien in its nature. The shapes and the structures make sense. It's just subtly Wrong. What do you like to do?
I don't remember if I voiced this last time, but my concern would be that this is like a prison, or like maybe prison is the wrong word, but like something not necessarily like good is being held captive inside.
I'd like to take a look at this hourglass and see if I can tell when, based on like how much is in the top and how much is in the bottom, when it started and slash or when it will run out.
Make an intelligence check or Arcana.
I should have seen this coming.
Use your brain with your
I
headband of
will.
intellect.
Dizzying, just straight. Wait, did you say Arcana or
Arcana, no.
Arcana? 14.
It's gonna be a long fucking time. You're really not sure. Just based on the 20, like it's not within someone's lifespan, essentially. But you don't know
Okay.
how much more exact you can get.
Okay.
And you say that knowing that you've lived for 500 years.
Okay.
A normal lifespan.
A ridiculous amount of sand still in it. If this is in fact what will open up whatever is inside or undo the lock, whatever, however you want to see it fit, I don't think any of us are going to be around to see that happen. I guess what I'm really saying is we can't just wait for this thing to run out if we want to see what's inside.
Dean, are there any like, do we know any like stories, myths, or legends of people or non-people who like went missing or were imprisoned during the first war?
Roll history.
Can we all do that?
You may all try.
Am I?
Are you?
Oh, never mind. I was being silly. Sorry.
I have tried.
You did try.
I also tried.
16 was the highest, I think, then? Yes, I can math.
I'm just reading this. I don't spoil too much. But there is lore.
Hey.
Lutheria, your best friend. Lutheria and Sidon
Good
had
buddy.
7 other siblings. You met one of them.
Mm-hmm.
The rest were either imprisoned, tortured, or killed.
Were the rest nice?
Well, as nice as a omnipowerful titan could be, it was sort of a mixed relationship. Some had better relationships with immortals than others, but Sidon and Lutheria took the cake in terms of genocidal mania. This whole, you know that Lutheria is down here. It's said that she sails the Nether Sea on a barge, a pleasure yacht, if you would, extravagant in her lifestyle and easily idling away the days until it strikes upon her to dance upon the moral world and wreak havoc. It's also very fair to assume or known that she keeps her enemies close. Whether or not they're in the same form that they once were is a matter of debate. But you can consider this her stone garden, per se, of things. However, Sil, you also know from your time, nothing from the first war. Everything down here is from well beyond the first war.
Gotcha.
If that answers the question.
Gotcha. Thank you.
That's helpful. So if we open this thing up, it's more likely to be an ally than an enemy.
Not answering that.
I don't know that that's true. It might be willing to side with us to fight against Lutheria and Sidon. But I would hesitate to do that.
No, you should totally do it.
So you don't want to open it up?
Now that I've thought a little bit more about this history, no, I don't think so. The chances of this creature being
More
dangerous?
than we bargained for?
Yes. A little too high.
I'm very much on board for not opening it.
Okay.
Unless Dale feels strongly that we should.
No.
Right.
No, not really.
Right. How did we went on this little side quest?
Good. Lots of progress. I'm proud of you guys.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Mirror prison?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Very vocal. Shall you? Okay. The party makes their way back to the Ultros. You clamber down. I'm not going to make you roll for that right now. And you return to the deck of the Ultros. Where is it? And let's make sure I have everyone here. 1, 2, you guys. He's here. He's with you. He's here. She's here. She's with you. Woman is here. Or
Woman.
she's sleeping. Celine is not here. Kyra's here. The Loch Ness Monster.
Wow.
No, that's the centaur you found and made friends with, and she bonded with Celine, and now they are buddies, BFFs forever, 5 ever. Pyther's also here.
Oh.
All right, roll perception, all y'all.
See.
Oof.
I see a little.
I can see somewhat.
All right, Mordrin.
Yes.
It's actually, this is pretty easy to see, but amidst the various crew members and shipmates that you have, there's a very tall minotaur standing on the deck, scrubbing the floor. It looks like most of his fur was burned off. He's carrying several weapons. The tips of his horns have been broken off, and it's sort of with an eerie cold energy in place of where it used to be. And he's wearing an eye patch.
Is he alive?
No, he's scrubbing the deck. He's mopping.
Well, I meant more as like, is he undead?
No, you don't get that vibe at all. He
Great.
just looks like
Do I remember who Flexicus was?
You remember who Flexicus is?
Out of instinct, I think Morgan runs up to this Minotaur and like starts looking, I don't know, trying to figure out if it's Flexi.
Roll investigation. or
Like-
insight or perception. One of the look-sees.
Investigation. Wow, that's an impressively bad roll.
I mean, there's only so many Minotaurs you know who have the famous Axe of Xander, Titan's Bane, the sword covered in blue crystal, and what's the other things?
I give Flexi like a big hug, but also I'm so short that I think I only go up to like his thigh. So it's just like a very short dwarf hugging this giant minotaur.
Dwarf.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry to be in your way. And I like back away. You, you've never talked to me a day in my life.
Jesus Christ. Morgan looks to the camera like she's on The Office and glares at Dean.
Welcome.
Through the fourth wall.
What's your name? You're Flexicus. We know each other. We're good buddies. I healed you. Oh, well, I guess I didn't heal you. Wrong character. Sorry.
In a past life.
In a past life, I healed you a whole bunch.
Yes, you've been kind to the crew, but I don't think you've ever healed me specifically. But in general, you've been nice to me and the crew, yes. I'm sorry. Is this are you teasing me? I'm sorry. Like, are you? Is this a joke? Are you?
Oh my gosh, no, it's not a joke at all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's hard to tell. People either love or hate minotaurs. Sorry.
I understand that. I feel like while this is happening, Borgren's like motioning to everyone else to be like, look, it's Flexi. Like, look at this. He's back.
Do I recognize him?
Yeah, no, you all know who this is.
Okay, all right.
Pretty.
All right.
It like I was being like coy about it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking obvious. He's tall even by like Minotaur standards.
Flexi, I'm sorry about your like what are they called?
Life?
Not antlers. Help.
Horns?
Thank you. I'm so sorry. Morgan wasn't having that difficulty.
Mallory was.
Having that difficulty. I'm sorry about your horns. You know what? I bet Celine would be happy to help you like polish those back up.
Oh, I would never assume to take time from the fabled heroes. Please, I'm happy to be on the ship, helping however I can. Says he with 4, 5 magical items on him.
This kid still has not told me his name. What's your name? You got a name? What's your name?
Oh, they just kind of call me whatever comes to mind. We've been going by Minos, I think, and I like look around at the rest of the crew.
They're
Does
working.
the
They
rest
don't
of the
notice.
crew? Does the rest of the crew know who he is?
They don't seem to acknowledge.
What the fuck? That's not your name.
With this, with your direct confrontation about that not being his name, I visibly like start sweating.
Like because he's nervous or because
Nervous.
you don't need to. It's okay. Like it wasn't like a I'm coming for you sort of like that's not your name.
Oh, okay.
Like that's not your name. So like please tell me the truth.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry.
Morgan's gonna like very pointedly look to Demetrius to be like, help. Square peg, square hole.
I try to make myself as small as I can.
Oh my god, Morgan's like petting your hand. It's like, it's okay. We'll figure it out.
I'm not pulling my hand back, but it's out of like a like shock. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Not shock. It's just like I have no idea what to do.
Can I like look at his weapons and see? I'm assuming that they're pristine, but like Flexy's looking rough. Are like all of his items also looking rough?
The magic items are intact, but his armor is relatively it's scuffed, looks a bit damaged. It looks like he's been through a lot, like he was dunked in a river essentially, kind of thrown around.
The river of sticks.
It looks like he was dunked in the big wet.
The big wet. Oh no.
He looks like he just fell off a fucking waterfall. He's beaten, bruised, and battered. Magic items don't generally show damage, but his mundane items, his armor is a bit scuffed and worn.
Gotcha. Okay. You said the top part of his horns were broken off?
Yeah.
That's like really upsetting to Morgan. I don't know why. That part really upsets her. Didn't you have like jewelry on your horns?
They are little loops.
Loops for loops.
Loops. I'll say the jewelry's still there, but all voided and cold energy like.
Well, do you remember who we are?
Oh, I know who you all are. You're all the heroes of the legend. You're all as famous as the sea is wide. You're Demetrius. You're Morgan. There's Kyra. There's Solara. There's Celine. There's and the plentiful dragons that are with you, as well as your Bullbug and Iola and Darian, Lorius, your entire cast and crew. Even if I didn't know who you were, Lorius talks about you all enough.
When did you join us?
About as long as I can remember.
How long have we been on the ship?
Well,
Like a month, right?
what was it? Was it 60
Not
days to
about.
the end of the world? It has been 37 days, not counting the 6 years you spent in an alternate dimension.
That doesn't count.
8
Alright,
years.
so this
Sorry.
man has a memory of literally a month. It's not even the right memory.
Do you want me to advance the plot?
I'm sorry. I just I'm not doing anything wrong, am I?
No! Oh my gosh. No, not at all. Morgan feels so bad. Oh god. Where did you join from?
With the rest of the crew.
No, but like where?
On land,
What?
and then
What city?
I came onto the
Land.
boat. Sorry, I'm a little confused.
I'd say.
Yeah. You got parents?
I'm assuming.
You're assuming that
Oh shoot!
Hypothetically speaking.
hypothetically speaking.
I mean, I I've never met them, but I'm assuming.
What would you say if I told you that you were the son of a god?
When do I laugh? Is it now? Is this the beginning of a joke?
Can we pull over Pythor and be like, bro,
Yes. You grab Pythor by his very large bicep, it takes both your hands, and you drag him over. He is staring straight through you. He smells like a barrel of wine.
I slap him.
He doesn't even flinch.
I hand him a Werther's.
I gasp.
You gently place
Seeing a hero slap a god, I gasp.
It's
a
Pythor.
Werther's in his mouth. His sort of like tongue lolls out as he just sort of like.
Demetrius steps up and sort of taps Morgren and says, perhaps a bad example. He turns around and brings Honora up to the front of the group.
That's a better example.
Honora looks like she's about to cry
In a good way or a bad way?
in a bad. Not
Oh,
exactly pleased with the situation.
When you bring Honora to the front, I kneel in the presence of royalty.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like, Queen Honora.
Pulling him up. I'm like, this.
That's
No,
not right.
what?
This is
It's the
not
nice.
right.
It's the right thing to do.
That's your sister.
Huh?
My man.
This is worse than the first time.
It was better when I didn't know. Dean.
Hmm?
That was not Syl saying that. That was me.
I don't hear what you said. I was drinking tea.
All right, let's think. What gets Luth really pissed off? Maybe his rage will like awaken him.
Racism.
Typically the color red, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
a lot of this quote.
I pull out like
That's just okay.
some red.
Also, I feel like that's maybe a little racist against the Minotaur. What are you doing?
That's fair, I guess.
It is slightly insensitive.
Whilst it is true that I can only see the world in two shades of two colors, we do not get upset at the color red. We mostly get upset at the assholes waving the color red at us.
Okay, great. I wave the color red.
No, stop that.
Please, that's not polite.
Jesus.
Not getting angry. I'm running out of ideas.
Is it my turn?
No,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
I
Um,
slapped him.
Roll to hit.
Wake up! Is that an unarmed attack?
That's an unarmed
I'll just-
attack.
I mean, I'll let her hit.
Like, my full,
Okay, never
like-
mind. You automatically hit. You
I'll let her hit.
You slap. You slap. You slap.
It was a 25.
Oh, jeez.
You definitely slap.
oh, jeez.
It's like, can it be like obviously it's non-lethal, but like, can it be like non-hurting?
You gently
No.
place your hand on his pecs? Question mark?
No!
No, I know what you mean. You're not trying to cause like lasting harm.
It's
Yes, yes. Don't roll the damage. You're fine.
fine.
Yes,
I
you
already
slap.
rolled it.
You kill him. He dies. He literally
He had
explodes.
8 hit points.
I'm sorry, no. Respond to that however you would. You don't take the damage though. It just stings.
So slaps me across the face. What do you say when you slap? It did wake up. Okay, ma'am, please. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Please. I'm sorry to have done something to make you upset.
I give him a hug. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry.
I'm very confused.
Me
I pull out
too.
I'm gonna pull out the crystal-coated scale and show it to him and say, "Does this look like anything that you've seen before ever in your life? You recognize anything about
Yeah, it looks like this. And I pull out. I like show the sword.
this? Okay. Anything else? Where did you get the sword? How did the sword become this?
I I thought the sword was like this. I thought
Okay,
that
never
was
mind.
just
This
I
is
thought that's
no.
just how someone made the sword.
You can put that sword away. Thank you.
Okay.
Stop waving it around for the love of God.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Very nonchalantly exists with a memory of only 30 days.
Ugh.
Why is Honora scared of him?
She's not scared.
He's sad.
Very sad.
Just sad, nothing else.
I mean, you want to roll an insight on her while she's falling her eyes
Yes.
out? Okay, roll
Yeah.
insight.
Yeah.
Both of you. Vibe checked her, the
I
fucking
roll
crying woman.
investigation.
No.
I'm a grandma. Do I have advantage?
You have a
That's
plus
so
two.
fair.
You have a plus 2.
The +2 is enough.
Not
It
enough.
is not.
You think she's just being an overreactive teenager. That's not in character, but
Millennials.
damn,
Kids
these kids
these
these days so soft.
Gen Z.
That is not what I say. I'm sorry.
Mordrin,
That's what he says. That's what he
She-
thinks.
is going through a very complex feeling of emotions. She thought he died. He's not dead. One of the only living members of the family. You guys have literally spent 8 years adventuring together. They are as blooded as brother and sister as you can get. And he doesn't remember any of it.
See, alright.
I feel that I've disappointed the people around me, and I just try to like slink away.
Orgrin holds his hand very firmly. So he cannot do that.
Mallory, oh, I see you guys finally noticed the name.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Orgrin-
My dark mode wasn't working very well, so everything was black, like very dark text on the names. And then I was like, oh, I should fix that, and then noticed.
New character for a long time for me.
I did have it as new character for a little bit.
That's very funny. That's very funny.
Atticus.
Is he immobilized because
Of the
of
2-foot dwarf.
Morgan?
I'll let
Is
you
he like
use your
not?
memo.
He's
I-
still present though.
Yeah, Morgan didn't grapple me into place, but I did try to slink away, and Morgan was like, "No, you don't, bud."
Okay, I would like to. I'm gonna like put my hand up against his forehead and like check his pulse and try to see if there's something like naturally unwell with this
Medicine.
minotaur.
Can
Roll
I
medicine.
provide? Can I like support that medicine check?
Oh my god, how many
Ow.
medicine checks have we ever rolled? That's exciting.
But like,
Did
can
I have
support
that
you?
advantage?
Yeah.
I will say yes. But Morgan, you have to explain how you're assisting him in a way that makes sense.
Yeah. So, you know, when you go to the doctor and you walk into the like room and there's the nice nurse
Oh.
that's there to take all of your vitals, and she's like trying to make small talk with you while like asking you really invasive questions about your medical history. That's what Morgan's doing.
Okay.
So she's like, "It's okay, sweetie. Like, no worries. How many sexual partners do you have? Are you using protection? Oh, I'm so proud of you. Nice, good for you. All of that."
Okay, make small talk while I try to figure out what to do with a critical hit.
How many sexual
I don't feel comfortable answering that question.
That's
most-
so fair. Male or
most-
female?
Most I don't know about the gender or sex of my previous
You're not
partners.
sure. Okay. In the future, I'm just gonna, you know, let you know that it's probably a good idea to get a good sense of the gender of your sex partners. Just so you can be like affirming to them through the process.
Uh-huh.
Are you using safe sex measures with those partners?
I'm gonna stop you there. I don't think I have. I don't have.
Okay.
I don't think I have. I've never. I don't think I ever have.
That's okay. How about we add an STD screening to this this checkup visit?
Uh,
It's always a good thing.
Actually, BRB. 1 second. Sorry.
All right. So, Syl. He is physically in like in when I say physically in a very specific way, physically fine. His body is hale and hearty. He is bruised and scarred, but those are battle scars. They've healed well. He's taken care of it. The ends of his horns, where you initially saw, it looked like it was broken off. The horn is rather not broken, but fading. You see a faint outline of where the tip of the horn was, and it feels cold to the touch. It doesn't seem to bother him. He doesn't seem to even notice it. But it's like someone took a charcoal drawing and started to smudge. It looks like the void itself coming to claim it, slowly encroaching from the top down.
Shit. To clarify the visual, it's not that it's nothingness where the tips of his horns used to be. It's just that as though they never existed, where nothing ever existed where the tips of his horns are supposed to be.
It's like staring it in. It's like if you took a picture of the world and you just cut out. It looks like a void.
Oh, so it was straight up like a hole in space-time where the tips of his
Yes.
horns are.
Yes.
What do I see?
Roll perception.
This could maybe be really bad, actually.
Yeah,
24.
why are you
So-
staring into the void?
Would you
A higher score is
kindly-
worse.
Would you kindly perceive a D100 on the short-term madness table?
Okay.
Rule number 1: you stare into the void. Void
The
stares
void will
back.
stare back. How do I do this?
Roll D100, and I'm going to tell you
Okay.
what happened.
91.
You pass out. Syl just collapses, slumps to the ground. Unconscious. Do with that what you will. Welbor,
Honk shoe.
are you still gone? Hello?
Seems like it.
Okay. The rest of you notice Syl just kind of crumpled to the ground. Honora sort of rushes forward and catches her before she slams her head into the hard but very polished wood floor. What would you like to do next? I cannot progress the story until Luth returns.
Okay.
So would you kindly...
Hey. I am so sorry. So my dad's staying over for
nice.
for the week, and then his friends are coming to pick him up to go out drinking. So they
Oh,
called me, and I
nice.
was like, we've been waiting for them to pick him up. Sorry.
Party.
Last thing I remember was STD screening, which I was about to say, but I've never had sex.
Something that when you say that statement feels wrong.
I've never had sex, and I say it with the question mark at the end.
Syl passes out in front of you. She was performing a medical examination, looks up, and then immediately crumples to the ground. Honora catches her.
Yes.
What did the nat 20 do to you? Holy shit.
Morgred does a medicine check on.
Another medicine check.
Roll medicine.
Can I help?
There,
You cannot.
No,
Luth
come
is
on, give
perfectly
her
healthy.
advantage.
He is fine. There's literally nothing wrong with this man. It's like besides the scars, he is like a very fit and healthy Minotaur.
no, I wanted to do a medicine check on Syl.
Oh, absolutely unconscious. It looks like she went into shock based on the lack of color in her face. Something caused
Physical shock?
yes, saw something so absurd or something that basically, physical shock.
I slap her.
A medical shock.
Roll medicine. If you dip below a
Slap?
5, yeah. to medically wake her. I'm okay. Yes, Syl, you come to consciousness.
Okay.
You feel bruised.
Sorry.
Is my brain bruised?
You
no,
feel
Did I
fuzzy.
give her a concussion?
Okay. I sent you a message if there's
I
anything worth
will
noting or not.
Read the message. Nope.
It's not even, it's more of a question.
you-
Okay.
Oh, he can't sleep.
you-
That's right.
Saw.
No, that wasn't it.
Oh, I have dark vision. Oh, by the way, you saw. You don't remember. It's impossible to describe what you saw.
Okay.
It was blue,
Okay.
whatever it was.
Do I recognize the blue?
It was blue, and that's all you remember.
Okay.
And if you think about it, you're
Um,
going to take psychic damage.
I'm not going to think about it, but can I? What I saw in the void is what I'm remembering is it being blue, right?
It was blue.
But thinking about the fact that Luth's horns are funky.
That's fine.
Who did? Okay. I turn to everyone else and say, can everyone else just take well, don't look too hard, because it might hurt you. But look at his horns. Look at the tips of his horns. Do you see anything weird? Anything strange? Does anything seem off?
You all do notice the sort of like fading immateriality or lack thereof.
I don't like that everyone's looking at me.
Literally, the entire ship is now staring at you.
I don't like it.
I'm sure I know the answer to this, but just to clarify, Luth normally can't feel the tips of his horns, right?
It's time to learn up cow anatomy.
Yeah, it's like
Can
I was like, oh,
cows feel their horns?
horns.
It's like
Mark. Yes,
like
the coronal. Do horns have nerves? Not on the outside.
I'd imagine they don't, but you can feel the weight on them. Like you can't feel, like your hair doesn't have nerves, but you can feel when someone's like pulling and tugging it or whatever.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know when your legs asleep, and it feels like static. That's the sort of feeling that you get, but it's been in there as long as you remember, so you don't really pay it much mind.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they don't go through like what it's called, like the velvet process of deer.
They do not.
No, because they don't shed.
Because they don't lose them. That makes sense. Okay.
That's right.
I'm gonna ask. Because I have already forgotten the name that he told us they were using, so I'm just gonna be like, "Sir, is it okay if I touch your horns for a second?
Sure.
Can you just lean down a little bit because you're very tall?"
I like get on one knee.
Great. I tug on.
Oh my god, is he proposing?
Oh my god, I tug on one. Where
Are
like
you sure you want to do that?
See, you keep saying this shit like I shouldn't do it, but it seems intuitive to me.
Hey, see, I want it on the record. That's why I walked through the portal. I'm just saying. He says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I go, "Fuck him."
Yeah, Morgan would 100% put her hands on.
Roll me a D100.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, is this a wild magic surge? Can I cast magic now?
You roll D100. You feel an immense pain. Not in like a stabbing sense, but an immeasurable cold that laces itself up your arm. Your nerves ignite, and your bones feel like they're turning inside out for a split second, and you feel like you're grasping onto nothing.
But it hurts.
It hurts. You know, have you seen Snowpiercer, the movie?
Nope.
Nope. Never mind then.
Ouch.
I didn't do anything, and I like get up.
No, you didn't do it. It's totally fine. I was 100% my own fault because every time Dean says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" I should know. The answer should be no.
Who's Dean?
That's so fair. I have never not been hurt.
Or you just don't remember.
Don't touch them.
In perhaps instinctual of maybe who Flexi was or just human nature, but he immediately touches his horns.
Yep.
You grasp onto something solid.
Why?
You-
What's
you're
wrong with them?
Grabbing your horns, yep.
Well, I mean, I know that they can be pointy at the end, so you got to be careful there. But like, they're right. They're just right.
Oh, they really hurt, actually. That's not your fault. I don't think that's anything you did. But it was very uncomfy for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I will make sure you don't touch them anymore.
I will also make sure that I don't touch them anymore.
Cool.
Good.
You said it was okay to call you Minos.
It's short for Minotaur, but you can call me whatever you
If
fancy.
there's something else you prefer to be called, just let us know. We can get the word out to the crew. I certainly wouldn't want them just referring to you by something you weren't okay with.
Dean, shut up. Dean, I hate you. Dean, this is serious. This is serious. All right.
I'm sorry.
Look, next time you pop out of your clouds up there to shout something like that shit, I am throwing a fireball up there.
Go ahead, challenge God.
I would like to respond to Demetrius and say, truly anything works. I don't really have anything I prefer. You called me.
What does Flexicus sound?
It seems a little braggadocious and showboaty, but sure.
What if we called you Luth instead?
Where's that coming from?
Can I? Dean, explain.
Oh shit! Wait, does
Can I
that just
hear
sound
that?
like static? Does that still sound like static coming out of my mouth?
The people
Well-
who can hear the name. Demetrius, Luth himself, and Celine.
Okay, thanks.
Well, she's not
I
here to
like
hear
needed
it.
knowledge.
Sure.
I was like, who can actually hear this? This is
That
getting a little complicated.
sounds right. Celine was never able to hear it before, but she starts hearing a very faint. It's through the static she can start to understand. Luth, that name feels
Oh.
right.
Uh,
But everyone
uh,
else doesn't really understand.
What did you
I-
just say?
Oh shoot! Is that still going on? Wow.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Hades. That works. That works.
Still
for me.
doesn't say that. Alan says that to Dale.
Huh. It sounds like Luth and Flexicus. Maybe we just try them both out for a while, see how they go.
Flexaluth.
Luth.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Flute.
Flute.
Okay.
How does
Lu-
flute sound?
I like whatever you want to call
Technically-
me, but Luth is cool.
Technically, you can say Fluth, and it doesn't get censored. Technically.
I don't know what you just said. I like flute. That's my vote. I think it's really fun.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, now is it my turn?
I don't know. They're the ones interrupting you, not me. I just want to get back to scrubbing the ship, bro.
I mean, if you wanna do that, sure, sure game.
It's kind of hard to do so. Where every time I try to walk away, I get a small little hand on me saying, "No, buddy, you're staying right there."
Are you calling my hand small?
I mean, yeah, comparatively.
I want. Can Morgan
Yes, you can
test
hit
her
him.
hands to Luth? I would like it to be the same size, but I understand if that's not possible.
They are absolutely
I have-
not the same size.
I have big meaty paws.
Big,
I'm a
meaty
dwarf.
claws. Short and stocky.
Yeah.
He is also 8 feet tall, I think. Something
7
like that.
feet.
7 feet tall. Short teen. Never
Okay,
mind.
just because he has 3 feet on me does
Just
not
because. Just
Okay.
because.
Okay.
Just
okay.
literally just because.
Okay. Luth. Roll for hand size. Mordrin, roll for hand size. That's D20. You did a constitution score bonus to your hand size.
Oh, should we just roll con then?
Roll con. Roll con save for fucking hand size. Massive.
Fuck.
Absolute unit. You can palm your own face and then some. You engulf her wrist with your hand.
You I want it on the record you asked for this, Mallory.
I reject this heteronormative.
For what? I
size.
rolled for
Mordrin.
it. I rolled for it.
Mordrin, you have above average hand size for the dwarf people.
Okay,
Men
good.
respect you.
Dwarf
Women fear
people.
you.
Good.
Women want to be you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. You can walk away if you want to. We've kind of riddled out, I think, what we're gonna riddle out for right now.
Thank God.
How do I want to roll this? Luth, make a wisdom saving throw.
What did I do? Why are you punishing me?
Hasn't he been through enough?
No.
Morgan slapped me like 4 times today.
You are rooted
I
to the
literally
ground.
slapped you once.
That's way too many already.
You are rooted to the ground in fear. A primal urge locks your limbs in place as you seize up. As you hear a voice say, Luth, where have you been? You're late. As Pasiphae emerges from the lower deck and strides over to you and immediately grabs you by the horn and brings you to her level.
No, mom, I'm sorry.
You don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Okay. So then I'm gonna go. What? Just more whats.
Normally your father would handle the disciplinary actions of this, but I'll let you off with a warning. Skip supper one more time, and you'll be getting the switch.
Was it even my fault?
Now eat. You're growing. Eat. Take care of yourself. And she lets go of you. And she says, I'm sorry he's childish, I suppose. But thank you for helping wrangle him. She sort of walks back away and picks up Pythor by his scruff of his neck and sort of dunks him in a barrel of water nearby.
Okay, so she says that to the rest of us?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, what does she say to the rest of us?
She apologized for him being a bit for Luth being a bit childish at times.
Who is this?
Pasiphae is the Minotaur woman that you rescued from Hexia, and is also
Yes.
Pythor's wife and Luth's mother.
Mm-hmm. And the rest of us remember that she did not remember Luth. Right?
That is accurate.
Thank you.
Where did we pick her up?
It was a very long
Hexia,
time ago.
the one of the dragons.
The green dragon that nearly whooped your ass.
Oh,
As opposed to the gold dragon that nearly whooped our ass,
Correct.
or the dragon who's on the ship who nearly whooped our ass.
Or
Or the
you
brass
who nearly
one
whipped
with a
your own
rider
ass.
that also nearly.
Okay, so I admit there's
You
been
know,
a lot
there's
of
been a
dragons.
lot of dragons in this Dungeons and
You're a
Dragons
dragon
campaign.
slayer.
Yeah, but I also don't remember a green one.
Hexia was one of the first wives of Pythor, who, when he
Oh,
admittedly took several
I
other
remember.
lovers. Yes,
I
it was.
remember it. Yeah,
It was
I'm
early.
sorry. Yes, I remember. It was really early, and there was like a pool, maybe, or a hole.
Yeah.
I have the map. It's still saved. Bear witness. Where did
I
I put it?
remember. I'm so sorry. I was just like, "Who the fuck is this woman? Has she been here the whole time?"
To be
I'm
fair,
so
it
We
was
have
like
been
a
playing
year
this game
ago.
for a long time.
It was an actual year ago.
Oh yeah, that's
This
right.
one.
Right. I remember this, man.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Luth took a dunk in that water.
Several times, actually.
This was the fight where I was charmed for like 40 turns and 40 nights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
Doesn't remember his mom's on the ship. Does remember his one worst time. Y'all are
I'm so
jerks.
sorry. Okay,
I don't want to remember y'all.
I'm caught up.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. I was just very confused.
It is okay. There's so much lore. All right. Well, she's taking care of Python. The rest of the ship is sort of just like watching, and then just saying, "Oh, whatever," and leaving you to be. What would you guys like to do next? I suppose there's a whole world
Wait,
out there.
I thought I mean, I didn't say it. I just put it in the chat. Never mind. It's fine.
Is it time? I can't see.
No, when not Sil, Luth, Flexi, Fluth said he didn't like everyone staring at him. So my intention was to tell all of them to go back to whatever they were doing back to their posts.
You do so, then they're like, "Oh, yes, Grandma," and they sort of shuffle back to their respective duties. The ship resumes its sort of normal cadence. And then the deck basically clears and it's the usual crew huddled together. What would you like to do next?
Your prison?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Haley has decided that she has a cavity, and I had to look at it right this second. I'll be back in just 2 moments. Your prison sounds great.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You signal to Barbaros. He acknowledges. You begin making your way towards this massive crystalline glass structure that emerges from the inky black sea. I think I might have read the description to you, but I'll read it again for lore. After I read something earlier. Okay. Dim lights dance upon the horizon. As your ship moves closer, you discover their source. An immense, partially submerged, crystalline structure reflects the strange light of this place. Countless flat panels connected at strange angles, creating a vaguely pyramid shape. Near the waterline is a gaping hole large enough to allow passage by the Ultros, and jagged edges suggest that this entryway was made by force rather than being an original feature of the odd structure. The ship sort of bobs in trepidation at the threshold. The crew itself holds an uneasy breath. Would you like to enter the thing?
Well, it's called the mirror prison. Do we know who's inside the mirror prison?
Roll history, ladies and gents.
Oh. Also, just for the sake of roleplay, if somebody could force me to go, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep swapping the decks.
Gosh.
I got you.
Tyra grabs
Worry
you by the
about it.
belt.
Mm.
I know nothing.
This, Mordred, rocks.
Rocks.
Flexicus, shiny rocks.
Hold on. I got this. I can do this. Rocks.
Rocks. The city's made of rocks, which means it's old. Still, there, at least in any sort of modern text and your years of study, the history of the lore of the Nethersea is not cataloged very well. So it's sort of these sparse ramblings of mad folk, archaic pictures, cave drawings that sort of reference this place that you now find yourself in. It's legendary. The Mirror Prison is named because it was a prison. However, nobody knows what it held. And nobody knows when the opening was created. And looking at it, it looks ancient. Like whatever it was inside escaped eons ago.
I share this information with the group. Don't think this
And by
is a
eons,
prison
I mean
anymore.
5 centuries. It's not millennia, 5 centuries ago.
So it's empty?
It's dark inside. You can't see. Not even with your night vision.
But my door. Oh.
At least
Gee.
it's so far back. This thing is cavernous. It is a massive structure.
Read. Then there's no danger in it, right?
In theory, that's quite an interesting proposal.
Do you wish to enter?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's why we came here, right?
Every time he says it, I get nervous.
I think that's why he says it. He wants us to feel this way.
Not nice. Yes.
Okay. The ship crosses the threshold. And it easily becomes apparent as to why this place is called the Mirror Prison. Each facet of the structure, every single shimmering surface seems to be a perfectly polished mirror. You see yourself reflected in the dim light in a myriad of ways. It's a funhouse mirror. You're short, tall, stretched thin, warped, uncanny. And you can see yourself a millionfold staring into the walls. Do any of you want to look closer?
When I look in the mirror, are my horns normal?
Would you kindly roll a d12?
I shall. Slash RD12. Ocho.
You see, when you look in one of these mirrors, and you pass close enough by, a grotesque, horned creature with a snarling visage stares back to you, burning red eyes and fiery brimstone of teeth, fanged, and skin that looks like it's peeling off to reveal charred black bone. And it stares at you. And when you open your mouth, it opens its mouth as well, letting rotten flesh drip out. If this thing is hideous, and it is you, and you have a -4 to your charisma for the time being.
Okay.
Sorry, half your charisma is now halved, rounded down.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Whoa.
bad charisma.
Sorry, one more
My
thing.
charisma is 12, so
Roll-
that means it's now 6.
Roll a wisdom saving throw first. Okay. Now, as you stare into this mirror, you feel yourself warp, and you mirror the mirror as the reflection becomes truth. You now are a hideous monster. In the
Always-
legitimate sense.
Always have been.
Yeah, your
My
charisma's
confidence
fake.
ain't that high.
No.
Rip.
Maybe no.
Yeesh.
Wait, he's a monster to him or he's a monster to
He
us?
physically takes on that appearance.
Yikes.
Ooh,
Zoinks, Pluth. You good there?
I look back and I go, I don't know, but my jaw is flopping. Well, my lower jaw is just flopping where it shouldn't be.
Oh. I don't like that.
I'm
we
not
can
a
fix
fan of
that.
what's happening right now.
We can fix that later.
Fix it.
Like to look in the mirror.
I'm good. I don't need to look any further.
Okay. What do the rest of you roll perception then, as you're not looking at the mirrors? I assume.
Correct.
That's good. I like that.
Jesus.
Perception and not look at the mirrors.
Oh my god, I am just rolling like trash.
Still, you have
Okay, you're
advantage on
saving the
this.
good rolls for later.
How do I say this? Demetrius, the ship is being
Yes.
followed. There's something under the water, and it is approaching.
We are about to have company, everyone.
Okay, I'll scare it away with how ugly I am.
I'll wait for it.
Can Morgan walk? Now wait, I have to remind myself. I think I'm allowed to walk on up walls
Walls?
and on ceilings now. Yeah.
A little bit.
I would like to is there a wall?
Yeah, no.
I guess
The passage is the tunnel you're going down right now is a little bit like 2 ship lengths wide. You could run up the wall, but you would have to enter the water first to get to the wall. Unless you can jump
then never mind.
unless you can make the jump for 30 feet.
Can I shadow step
Onto
the
what
wall?
exactly? Yeah, you could.
And then run up the wall so I'm hiding at the ceiling part?
You can do so. Roll me. You're hiding. Roll stealth.
Stealth.
The hell?
Okay.
Oh my god, these are comically bad. Wait, do I get advantage on that because I just shadow stepped?
No, I don't think that's an effect.
Oh, it's just on
And-
melee attacks.
Let's do this, Kelly. And the rest of you want to do anything? No? Perfect.
I
No.
don't think so. I don't know.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm sure Morgan will be fine.
I
A
hope.
large, frilled head emerges from the back of the ship. Yes. Who are you? Friends? Hmm? Who are you?
I'm ugly.
Mine eyes are not quite adjusted. But indeed, you are ugly.
he's golden, right?
You can't really tell in the dim light. It's not a gold dragon for sure.
Even though I have dark vision.
He's a roll me. How well do you know dragons? Roll me Arcana or Nature.
Demetrius is a Dragonlord. He's gonna try.
Oh
I
my
should know
Mordrin,
this shit.
Mordrin.
God.
This is the elusive. This is a very
Shit.
rare dragon.
Oh my god. These are so bad.
This is the gravel dragon. Its stony skin is impenetrable by mortal weapons.
I'm so sad right now.
Demetrius, whatever creature this was, it lives in the Nether Sea, and this strange magic of this place and the acidic waters have marred most of its features, so it's almost unrecognizable. You don't know what it was originally, even though you might be able to read the name tape underneath the title, but that's okay. Yes. Who are you? What brings you to my lair?
Should I be bold?
Sure, why not?
Can I like hop down in like a cool way in front
To
of
what?
this dragon? What?
Where are you hopping?
Like in front of the dragon.
Roll acrobatics. DC 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It is
there you go.
cool. It is pretty cool. How many flips?
Okay. I spent 2
Your bonus is 12. You rolled another 2.
I know.
My God. How's your bonus 12? Jesus Christ.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. There are a lot of flips. There are a lot of flips. And as Morgan lands, she says, I'm here for my spear.
Okay, do I know who this dragon is? Sorry, I was trying
No. Question mark?
long term.
No, you
Arcana?
don't know. Arcana or history?
Nope.
Jesus.
Wait, don't you get any bonuses for it being your like favorite enemy or
might?
some shit?
Let's say yes. Roll again, since we already know.
I
it's
have advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about him, so
yes.
arguably.
Yes, so roll again. And we'll take the first roll and we'll call that advantage. So it's either a critical fail or an 11. So it's an 11.
Or an 11.
For a dragon to be of this size and of this caliber, he would have been a young adult around the era of the First War. So it's very likely this creature fought in the First War. Because the only reason dragons exist in Thylia is because they were brought there by...
And it's not Helios.
They're invasive
It's
species.
definitely not Helios. They are an invasive species. The Dragonlords are an invasive species. Correct.
Mhm.
Settler races.
Yes. Demetrius has taken up the mantle of the colonizers. Wonderful.
Oh, lovely.
It was always your destiny, Dale. Don't fight against it.
Oh dear.
Okay. What you? Small
Ah.
talk.
I can't hear you.
Small talk.
Did he just call me a child?
He immediately like swivels his head to literally anybody else. Who are you?
I'm here for my spear.
What does it look like?
What
It's
is
a
what?
long stick with a pointy end.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Do I have information about the sword that or the spear I'm looking for?
Not really. You can roll
Um,
history to try it. Yes, it is 9 if we want to take a break. But this is going to be the last thing that we do.
Also, was it something that, like, first war Mordrin was wielding when we went and fought?
Hell yeah,
In
she
that battle?
was.
I kind of
Ah.
assumed it was.
Yeah, so you
So
do
I
know what it
wouldn't know
looks
what
like.
I have seen it because we've
Fought it.
cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
I describe it. I don't know
What does it taste like?
You know, I've never really thought to lick it.
Hmm.
I'd assume iron.
Magic iron?
I have
Magic iron?
much iron. What do you want? Who are you?
Who are you?
Isabel.
Well, Lady Dragon. That's very exciting.
No.
No, not a Lady
Hi,
Dragon.
hold on.
Gender not specified.
Gender not so. You said
You-
Isabel, right?
If you change the voice, then that's heterophobic.
Hezebel. Let me type it because it's
Type it.
Hezebel.
Okay, one more time.
Hezebel.
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 Okay. They're like really quiet for me, Dean. I don't know if it's quiet for anyone else.
No. Just low.
The low definitely, like, some of the sound gets cut out. I'm not sure if it's like your software filter or
My
it's just the
filter
microphone in
is
general.
censoring me. Let me turn that off.
Yeah.
And you can listen to my AC in the background.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Oh
better
yeah.
than not
There
Hezebel.
it is.
Hezebel.
Whoa, yep, there it is.
That's much better.
Who are
did we-
you?
I'm sorry. Are we taking a break?
Yeah. That's a great idea. Let's take a $5 and then we'll finish this thing. Unless you guys want to go to bed. And I will just give you a gnarly fucking cliffhanger.
Great. Lots of love.
Be
5?
back.
5.
10
Alright,
minutes,
goodbye.
5 minutes.
5
5?
minutes, because we'll run till 9:30 and then I'm going to sleep. Like straight up.
Okay.
Okie
Sleep.
Bye.
Ooh, bye. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-ba.
I only technically have to work 4 hours tomorrow.
What the fuck?
It's great.
Hmm.
I might leave early.
Hmm.
I might take a very early weekend.
That actually sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, holy shit. Oh, gods. Hmm.
Yo.
Uh,
Alan,
yes?
did you watch the SpaceX launch today?
No, I did not.
Apparently Haley's brother worked on it.
Space.
Oh.
He helped launch this. I don't know what the fuck he does. I do not know. I don't think I'm allowed to know. I think he has a security clearance, but
Thanks.
he did the thing. He said, I worked on this.
I made that.
I made
Super
that.
exciting.
Very exciting.
I wonder what they were launching.
Rocks.
They were launching. They launched a. It's NASA's SpaceX CRS-25 to the International Space Station.
That's a really big deal. That's super cool.
He does. He's biomedical. I think he does something with like how gravity affects body. I don't know. He
Well-
has mice.
Either way, that capsule that they launched is carrying supplies to the International Space Station. That's really cool.
Fun facts. Meant very little to me. I thought it would mean more to you.
I am very jealous.
Should
That
mean-
sounds very cool.
It should mean a lot to you.
It sounds cool. I don't know really what it means.
If I am lucky, someday I will be involved in a launch like.
Well,
Period.
you're literally moving farther away from launches. You're going to the UK, so
I mean,
Does the
Do they
UK have
launch-
any launch facilities? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
I mean, I'm just saying, like you're going the wrong way if you want to.
Listen, man, I'm not going to the UK to launch stuff.
I mean, you're the one. Then that's even worse. You're not even going there for launch stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's a like personal goal of mine or career aspiration. I'm just saying that it would be cool to be involved.
The launch stuff.
Well, just go there. Just show up at NASA.
Let's do that.
Just
Uh,
show up.
Show up at NASA.
Masters.
Pile some Hitlers. They'll take you. And like you're in. Like that's really it.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's how it works.
Oh, thanks, man.
I mean, shit. That's
I
how it
didn't
works
know
for
if
most
you
of NASA.
filed some Hitlers, so
I mean, they were all Nazi scientists.
true. The only reason we got to the moon first,
It worked for them. Why can't it work for you?
only because most of those guys are dead now.
Yeah, but Nazis are making a comeback. They're cool again.
Ah,
Yeah, you're sad, aren't you? That made you sad, didn't it?
it did make me sad. Fuck
It
you.
makes me sad.
World War II, Electric Boogaloo.
World War II too.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It makes me sad most of all, so.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's not talk about that.
On your
Let's
live
not talk
stream.
about Nazis.
On Dean's live stream.
Get me
Yeah.
fucking canceled.
Yikes.
Me and
Um,
my.
We're about to get you banned from YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh
you-
no! My
Fun
thriving
fact.
YouTube career canceled.
Fun fact, actually, some of you will know the game Hearts of Iron.
Yes.
Mallory, in case you don't know the game, I'm assuming
Was
you
it
don't.
gonna say
I
Hoi
It's
Four?
totally don't.
super fat nerd. It's essentially like a real time. It's a strategy game based in and around like World War II. And I have a friend who was playing it on Twitch with his friend, like they were streaming, and he suddenly got banned and he was suspended for like 2 weeks, and he was like, "What happened?" And they realized that they were talking about the in-game faction, the Nazis, and how they're
Oh.
efficient. Their bonuses and their efficiency lines were pretty great, and the Twitch auto
Play-
like heard
I'm
it.
sorry.
Flagged them for.
You
Oh.
can play as a Nazi?
Yeah.
It wasn't you can play as the faction.
No.
And he got immediately banned or like suspended.
I hate that so much.
It's so funny.
That's really upsetting.
Chaos.
It's a historical strategy game, Mal.
It's
You gotta
meant-
put the bad. You gotta put the bad too.
Hey, this is very much like correlated jump to the side. Has anyone watched any of the like new Make Some Noise episodes from Dropout?
No.
One of the prompts was like a Confederate soldier is writing a letter to his love, and it like progressively turns into like sexting or something. And there was a really great line in that like little improv moment where he was like, "Dearest Ophelia, blah 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 blah," and then he was like, "And if I die tomorrow, which, as a Confederate soldier, I rightly deserve to do. And it was great. Would highly recommend that episode. Anyway, Nazis suck. Fuck the Nazis.
There's only one good Nazi. There's only one type of Nazi that's a good Nazi. It's a dead Nazi.
Yes.
Yes.
There it is.
Correct. Apparently, there's
And now, back
Nazis.
to the story.
You know, this YouTube channel's like really one of my only few hobbies. If I get banned, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
You know, this is actually the last of his income. Like, this is.
I
the,
don't.
This
This is my new job. I don't have anything else going for me,
The
man.
Army doesn't pay him. He's an unpaid intern. It's...
He's an
I feel like an
I'm
unpaid
saying-
intern.
I feel
Anyways.
like saying Nazis should not be controversial, though.
No, it's pretty cut and
Oh,
dry.
but it
Shit's fucked,
is apparently.
apparently. Anyways,
That's upsetting.
so how about this giant
Anyway.
dragon?
Dragons.
Back
Horn,
to escapism.
Regularly scheduled content.
back to your regularly scheduled. Let me just bring my mic closer for maximum ASMR. Do you hear the French fries in my mouth?
It's like
No.
YouTube bugs.
Good. Yeah. Oh my god, not clickbait. Totally real ASMR. Ha. Where were we? You in my home. What brings you here to old Jezebel?
Can we confirm the gender of Jezebel?
Jezebel is male.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Jezebel.
Excited for Lady Dragon.
There isn't enough female representation in this campaign. Says the mostly full ship of the.
There is not.
There can never be too much.
I was
Ian, we haven't met a female dragon, and I think that's
You
wrong.
did. You killed Pytho's ex-wife.
Yes.
That is accurate.
True.
Also,
But that's such
our
like a-
You also
But that's such a
killed
stereotype.
Gaius's you also killed Gaius's girlfriend dragon.
Oh god, that was
Oh.
awkward.
Is that a female
Yes.
But,
dragon?
no,
It was
but
a real
none
dragon.
of those are healthy relationships or
You actually have met a female dragon. I just can't tell you who. Because I
love it.
I mean, our druid friend was also like.
Oh yeah, she was also a giant vampire evil female dragon.
What about
Yes.
one of the baby dragons?
I take it back. I take it back.
One of the baby dragons.
I'll admit that I'm wrong. I was just excited about a lady dragon, but that's fine.
Jezebel has no concept of gender.
But Dean hates women, so
Yeah.
Ian does hate women.
Stop trying to get me fucking canceled. I literally just got here.
This just in, Dean Patterson.
Violent,
misogynist.
racist, misogynistic, and misandry, just both enrolled in one.
All right,
Huh.
what's this man asking me?
For the 12th time. Who are you?
Who are you?
Jezebel.
Oh, right.
Who is you?
We are nobody.
We are nobody. I don't know why, but I have an urge. not to
Jezebel
tell
hates
you
the Odyssey.
Well,
Don't-
fine.
And do I have bad news about the name of the campaign book you're in?
Jezebel doesn't break the fourth wall. Jezebel is Jezebel.
Well, how'd you end up here?
Jezebel was trapped here by a fiend of the sea. A monstrous creature, one that writhes and consumes and wreaks havoc. Jezebel found the mirror prism. And the owner
ate Jezebel's rider and left Jezebel all alone in the mirror prison. But it's okay. Jezebel has Jezebel. And he sort of like places a claw on one of the mirrors. Jezebel also has Jezebel. And he like gestures to the myriad reflections. Jezebel is not alone. Jezebel has Jezebel.
Okay.
Who are you?
We're visiting.
From where? Are you a little sun seeker? Or are you a denizen of the dark waters below? Are you kin with Jezebel?
What would it mean to be in
You have partaken of the waters of the deep. You know what it feels like to be Jezebel. No.
Sight?
Go on. Where are you from?
I'm from this ship. My name is Luth.
Jezebel does not understand what you just said. Jezebel's very confused. What a fine ship you have, though. What is its story? What is your story? So much.
I
Tell
swapped the deck.
Jezebel.
That's it. My story.
And he swings his head over to Solara. Who are you?
I consider myself somewhat of a historian. Could you tell me more about your past?
Ah, Jezebel's favorite subject, Jezebel. Jezebel was a warrior, but struck down by foul Lutheria, fiend, demon witch, trapped Jezebel down here and consumed his rider. The creature she unleashed upon the world. Tricked! We was tricked. And now Jezebel has only Jezebel. No one to talk to but Jezebel. But now you are here. Jezebel has more words to exchange.
You have my deepest sympathies. You once had a rider, you said.
Very much so. But Jezebel has
He must have
lost.
been quite formidable. Did he have a name or she? I apologize.
Jezebel only remembers Jezebel. Time has eaten away at Jezebel. At the waters upon Jezebel's scales.
What was that guy's name?
You are remarkably untouched. Have you not dipped beneath the solemn waves like Jezebel?
Dean, I can't remember the name of the dragon lord who went crazy and
It's not
possessed-
him.
Okay.
Alexander Astor Artlander. That's the bitch.
Astor, thank you. All
Was
right.
not him. Also was not his
Okay, well-
dragon. And nobody remember. You don't remember what his dragon's name was.
That's
Actually, I don't
fine.
think you ever knew.
I don't think we did either.
Cool.
Or if we did, I've completely forgotten, which
No,
is
you
why I was
straight up would never know.
trying. Okay.
Oh.
Tell me your story. Jezebel would like to exchange words. And he sort of furrows his brow.
He's still looking directly at me.
Boring, you are. Boring. Hezebel wants words.
Well, it's fine if it's words that you'd like. It all started when I was just a wee lass. A few hundred years ago, I suppose. And I was a child, and I was riding on a boat with my parents, and we were on our way to somewhere. I don't know. They were merchants, and still goes on and continues telling this story in hopes of keeping his interest so that other people can think of something to do.
Right.
You have 30 seconds, and then I'm going to advance the plot.
Is there a clear, like, is it clear where his board would be?
Roll perception.
Where his what would be? What did you say?
Board?
Hey, that's not very PC.
His word?
His hoard? Like his board of treasure?
Hoard. Related, is the water like clear? Or is it
No.
murky and
It is dark.
Gotcha.
The water
I
down
would-
here is super acidic, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
As I was thinking about going in for a dive.
You should. I really
Dale
recommend it.
immediately was like, let's
No.
not.
Please do
You
not.
read your mind.
Dale read my mind. He's like, Gelmy has a tendency for just throwing himself into things.
And what will you lose this time, I wonder?
And outswim the acidity.
Yes. Also, what if it burns the ugly off?
Mugly? I forgot.
Damn, that was pretty savage.
I mean, like, are we at a dead end here in this cavern, or is it like...
No. So Mordrin takes a look around, and while Syl has the dragon distracted, you sort of see a faint shimmering on the horizon, on the far end of the cave. It appears, well, very much, it's a pile of coins of some kind. Tarnished and damaged, but pile of coins nonetheless. Telltale signs of a dragon's hoard.
Hezebel wonders, grandmother, do you resent your family?
My parents? Or my found family, or found mother, more so. reading.
What do you resent?
What-
Hezebel asks if you curse your own fate. Hezebel asks if you hate those who betrayed you.
Hate is a really strong word, and I try not to use it all that often. I would hesitate to say that I hate anyone, perhaps other than Apollo, the dragon who... Well, I suppose I don't even know if I hate Apollo anymore. You see, it's a really complicated story, and I keep buying time.
Can I
Yes.
shadow step to where you said the lair was?
It's a little bit further away. It's about like 4 ship length, so about 250 feet. You just shadow step into the water and then swim.
I don't want to be doing that. Can I shadow step to the wall and then run along the wall?
Roll.
Hold on now, Mordrin. Hold on a second. Just let me get
Oh
a
god, he's
good
casting
judge.
fireball.
No.
A good
Shut up!
judge. We need to go and
Zalarudo. Oh. Okay. The two of you roll me a combined stealth check. Syl, roll me a persuasion check to find out how charming your story is.
oh,
Can I help with the persuasion check by, like, reminding him I'm ugly?
Yes.
Just like every time, every time he tries to look away to not see how ugly I am, I get back into his line of sight.
Okay, sure.
Rip.
17 then.
Hezebel does not want to look at you anymore. You make Hezebel feel itchy.
I'm sorry. I also feel itchy.
Demetrius, you open the dimension door, trip, and fall face first into a pile of gold coins, sending pieces of metal flying everywhere. Mordrin, thankfully, you like catch the majority of them, and you sort of pick up Demetrius as he's bumbling through the door and just chuck him through as the portal closes.
Yep.
If Hezebel hears any of the coins and starts to turn, I immediately start making weird like hand gestures so that it sounds as though it's my like fingers clacking together, and then I regale the story of how I lost both my hands and my feet.
Hezebel hates it when people crack their knuckles.
Well, it's not so much really cracking as much as it is just jingling the joints. You see, how close? How good are your eyes?
Hezebel is partially blind.
Oh, well, I will describe them in great detail.
Hezebel thanks you. Hezebel also curses Lutheria for robbing him of so much, and he monologues for a bit.
Mallory now feels
Cool.
bad about taking gold from the partially disabled dragon.
Yes.
Look, we don't have
Hezebel's lair
don't
is
have to
wheelchair
spend
accessible.
his gold. We don't have to steal all this shit. We can just take the spear and leave.
Yes, that's all we're doing. We're not taking any gold, just the spear.
You don't have to dig, lady. You don't see
Do
the
I
spear
see
immediately.
the spear?
You see a pile of mixed coins. You see a large a large metal ingot sitting on the top of the pile, and you
What's the
see
ingot?
it is a bar of metal.
Nice. Okay.
You should watch Forged in Fire.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the. Shut the.
Is that the one where they make the swords and stuff?
It is. Yes, it's great.
Are there
Alright.
women on it?
There are sometimes forgers. I don't know, blacksmiths, female blacksmiths.
Smiths? Just Smiths?
You're not like driving a hard bargain with. Sometimes there are.
Well,
Sometimes
I say
there be
sometimes
women.
because I haven't watched all that much of it, but I've seen episodes where there are female blacksmiths.
where there's a token.
It's okay. I can say that I have a friend who's a girl. It's cool, man.
Listen,
Okay.
it's not
Okay.
the audience is not really catered towards women or even liberals. I would probably say.
Understood. It's okay.
We
I
need
accept
people.
it.
It doesn't change the fact that I just love watching people make old weaponry.
Are we talking about Nazis again?
No, we're
Stop.
not. No. I am mildly concerned for Dean's channel.
I never made money off this, anyways.
I'm looking for my spear.
Alright, roll investigation.
Investigate.
Could Demetrius take a quick look at the bar of metal at
You
the top
can.
at the top of the pile?
It is a remarkably pristine ingot, definitely made by a professional. It is an exact quantity of metal. It is very sturdy and very heavy. If you do dare pick it up, you
can I
recognize. Yes, you can tell me what.
Can I tell what kind of metal it is?
Roll something smart. Pick, and then explain how.
Is it magical at all, or is it like a mundane metal?
It is a mundane metal, but it's exceedingly rare. I'm not going to
Okay.
beat around the bush because I realize this is going to take forever. It is a solid ingot of adamantine.
Okay.
Holy smokes.
Okay. Huh.
We're not taking any more than we need.
It's okay. Alright.
Mordrin, you find two things that are not gold. You find a ow! Fucking hell! Get away.
Kitty.
Kitty has just planted her claw into my titty, and now there might be blood. That
Oh.
kitty. Ah!
Not very
You
nice.
find a sword
Nice.
and a spear Which is the
I want
spear.
the spear, not the sword.
But it's a cool looking sword. Are you sure you don't want it?
Yes. It's not mine. It doesn't
Is it?
belong.
Is it magical?
It is magical.
Hell no!
What am I
It's
gonna
not
do with this sword?
hard.
Listen,
And Luke,
I'm gonna
Luke already has like 4 of the things. He doesn't need any more.
listen.
I
I'm just.
will.
It's one of us with Luth not his normal self. One of us has to be greedy. I'm just gonna say it.
We could use the adamantine ingot and gorgon blood to get a legendary item.
We also do need magical items to use for things.
We're
To sacrifice them for things.
not stealing from this poor dragon.
Now is
You're assuming the dragon's a good guy because he's disabled.
Yes.
And that he just wants to sit and talk. Really?
He hasn't attacked us.
Payment.
He's just been so nice.
I don't know. I don't get great vibes from this man.
I'm with Morgren on this.
Alright,
The
well,
fact
you
that
two are the ones in the treasury, so
the fact that we took the spear means that like that's part of your quest. That's part of your destiny, your fate. And also, we're supposed to kill Lutheria, and this dragon really hates Lutheria. So maybe we can let it slide if we're just taking the spear.
I think he could be our buddy.
Yeah. As long as we hide the spear, and he doesn't find out that we took the spear, it'll all be fine.
Yeah, I shoved the spear like deep as I can into my pack.
Is the spear taller than you?
Yes. It is a full-length
Lovely.
spear.
Amazing.
This is my spear. Can we confirm that it's mine?
You could pole
It
vault.
feels like yours.
Great.
It feels right.
Okay.
Did I make the item?
Then I think we're done here.
Can I spend... Wait. Sorry. Reading. Words are so hard. Oh, now wait a second. I have another idea. Yeah, okay.
What is your idea?
Second. Alright, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion over my, pack. To create the image of a pack that is not concealing a spear.
It's you mean you just have a very abnormally tall backpack, is what you're saying.
No, I'm creating the image of the backpack that I had when I went in.
What's the area that minor illusion covers? It's a 5-foot square, right?
A 5 foot cube, I think it says. Yeah, 5 foot cube, and I'm 4'3". So
I'm
I
gonna
think
be-
it's reasonable.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not how the spell works, but I'll allow it because it's funny.
Right.
Carry on.
We exit very casually.
Oh, it's not a sword, it's a dagger, also. It's a very shiny looking blood red dagger.
Oh, okay. But it is the thing that I went in there to get?
No, your spear is a spear. Demetrius, you were contemplating the very shiny blood red dagger. It's whispering your
sword.
name.
Gotcha.
It's not a sword. It's a really cool dagger.
Wait, is it actually whispering my name?
I don't know. Do you want it to?
I mean, you tell me. Your dagger. You made it.
It could be your dagger.
I'm just here to potentially steal it, maybe.
No!
No, I leave the dagger.
go while Mallory's not looking.
Okay.
And when I dimension door us back to the ship, I will take us not above deck, but I will take us both below deck
Okay.
to like the cabin or the ore room or something.
Okay. You do so. Luth, Sil, roll me. Both of you roll me persuasion or deception or performance. One of the above to keep Hezebel's attention.
Wow. I have a -1 modifier to all of those.
I have -2. So
Here we go.
Well,
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 honestly,
you have to count on your partner
what did you say? Persuasion, performance, and what?
or
Deception.
deception.
Deception. Yeah, all of it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just performance.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh,
What did I
middle of the
roll?
road 10. How
Roll
did we
the
do?
f-
So, what happens is this. Hezebel does not want to share words anymore. Hezebel does not like watching that one's jaw open and fall off.
I keep picking it up.
Hezebel would like you to leave. But Hezebel smells gold. Something has changed in the mirror prism. Would you care to tell Hezebel what that was?
I'm staying shut on purpose.
Boring, boring, boring.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. So, what changed?
No, you brought something in.
That was
What
gold?
have you done to Hezebel's lair?
We've been here this entire time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are the others? You play with Hezebel. You are like Lutheria. Fiend, witch, trickster. What have you taken this time?
I do not believe that anything has been taken from you.
Roll persuasion.
In fairness, I don't know anything that has happened.
All right, roll a d20
Good.
for love.
So it is persuasion, because otherwise you'd be rolling deception.
I mean, it doesn't matter either way. It's a -1. Jesus Christ!
Yo, give him advantage. give him advantage.
Do you want to help him?
Sorry, you're gonna have to bleep that out for your YouTube channel.
Fuck. Does an
I'm just gonna.
18 hit Solara?
Boo.
I'm just gonna do this because I feel like it's gonna be relevant in a second.
Well, I imagine we're calling it here.
We
and
are.
I'm just taking a big old chomp of damage.
As Hezebel opens his mouth, at first you think to speak, and then he has the final word, which is your arm.
Arm.
Chomp chomp.
Not the whole thing, though.
That no, just below the elbow. Well, that's
Okay.
where we are.
I don't lose again. I don't lose.
You
an arm
lose
again.
more of your arm. Now you too are. Well, you're already slightly
Jesus
handicapped.
Christ.
I'm
Luth without a
already
Luth with the flopping jaw, Solara without half an arm.
Don't forget, Mordrin likes killing people.
Yep.
I'm on the
Mm,
ship.
You are on the ship
You are.
Yeah.
with so many vulnerable and friendly bodies, just right next to you.
Yep.
No, but we said that it was like a blood in the water situation.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Syl just got her arm bit.
But we're in two different places.
No, everybody's on the ship. The dragon came to the ship.
Y'all teleported back on the ship, right?
Yeah, right.
Understood.
Or dimension.
You're on the
You're
bottom
not.
deck.
You're not in a bloodlust
Yeah, we're
right
just
now.
below deck, and it's going to take us a little bit to get up there.
You are fine. I'm being a facetious dick.
Great.
Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to play Dungeons and Dragons tonight. I'm very exhausted. I don't know. It's good to be back though. I like thinking, and I will at some point sit down with y'all's, and I want to talk to your characters because we need to get some more direction, because things are going to ramp up, and that could mean the end of your personal story or the end of the story, for better or for worse.
Whoa.
So let's get some shape on those boys, yeah? All right, cool. Good night. Have fun.
Lots of love. Good night.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goobles.
Goobles.
Good night.
Bye.
Peace.
Ah, cool. Cool. Good night. No.